What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 36 of What You're Gonna Watch. Today we're reviewing Limitless. This show I would give a 10 out of 10. I know I've been giving a lot of this lately, haven't I? All right. As a summary, spoiler alert, I guess, but as a summary, so there's someone named Brian Flinch, right? And a friend who I don't know his name. But basically, his friend recommends a pill, or his friend gives him a pill. It's a drug called NZT. What NZT does is it gives you full access to your entire brain. Because, as humans, we only use at least about 10% of our brain. But apparently, someone says that the majority of the brain is almost active. So I don't know if we use 10% of our brain, what 65% of Americans believe, or if Barry Gordon was right, saying that we use a majority of the brain. I don't know. Either way, yeah. But just either way, NZT gives you full access to the entire brain. And after I finished watching this show, or during, I can't remember, I literally looked up NZT, and you could literally buy it. I do not recommend it, but yeah, because I don't know if it actually has the same effect in real life as it does in the show. So, don't even think about it. Alright, moving on. Anyway, so after Brian's friend gives him NZT, he takes it, and then he gets a job where he has to, sort through papers, whatever, and it takes the normal person about 2 weeks, something like that. But it only takes him 2 hours, something like that, with NZT. But before that, it doesn't kick in, so he thinks that he got ripped off because, it hasn't done anything. And then all of a sudden, he has full access to his entire brain. Everything around him turns a brighter color. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But the thing is, after the NZT pill wears off in 24 hours, NZT can kill you. So, you take NZT, you're all good for the 24 hours, and after the 24 hours you start, I don't know what it does to you, but, you pretty much start to die. Either you die, okay? I don't know what happens to you, I can't really explain it, but you end up dying. But on, Brian's case over here, he didn't die. So he went back to his friend's house to, he was, dying. He was on the floor by the time he got to his friend's house. And, he went in, and, his friend was in there. His friend was dead, so, he went to his friend's house. Pretty sure it was his friend's house. And, he was there to greet him. He was like, I need some more pills. Either that or something. I can't remember. But either way, he went in the house. And everything in his house is always symmetrical, but you notice that a plant was off, and you looked under there, and there it was, a thing of NZT, but it had blood on it, right? And then that's how I sort of knew that it wasn't him, and he ended up getting shot in the leg, but it was alright, his friend was dead, and the FBI thought that he did it, so they were chasing him. He was also on NZT, so they were outmatched before it even began. But either way, they chased him, and when they realized he was on NZT, they kept him for. Oh, before that happened, I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. Someone named Eddie Mora gave him a shot that makes you immune to it for 3 months. So every 3 months you need to get a new shot. But of course he wasn't giving it to him for free. They talked, I can't remember what he wanted specifically, but I don't know what he wanted specifically, but, he wanted him to be loyal, of course. So after, Brian agreed to whatever it was, he gave him the shot. But, he's being chased by the FBI agents eventually. He got caught eventually, I think. No, he didn't. But either way, whenever he did get caught, whatever, or I think he let himself get caught, but either way, they ran a whole bunch of testing, wondering why he was immune to NZT and all that stuff, and eventually someone named Rebecca something, um, Rebecca Harris, thought it'd be a good idea since he's immune to NZT to allow him to help out on some of the cases. Eventually, he does become a full FBI agent. Eventually, he wasn't really trusted at the beginning. He helps on some cases, but and then he ends up getting his own office and all that stuff. Yeah, and Rebecca was responsible for him for that time. And eventually, because 3 months, during those 3 months, everything was great. And then he started to need another shot, and he was starting to lose memory, or like memory gaps. He would be walking to pizza, and the next thing he's waking up, he doesn't remember going to get pizza. He doesn't remember the rest of the day. But, it happened, but he just doesn't remember it. So yeah, and then, but eventually, Rebecca didn't really catch on. She just knew that something was wrong. Maybe she should go to the hospital or something like that. But he said no. He did get the pill from someone named Jared Sands, who he just called Sands, which was Eddie Moore's personal assistant. No, not personal assistant. Definitely not. I don't know, but Sands worked for Eddie Moore. So yeah, anyways, he ended up giving the pill. That's how they communicated. Eventually, Brian, to get his next shot, had to steal some top secret files from the FBI, from Narazine. I don't know how to pronounce the name. He did do it though. Yeah. Eventually, Rebecca caught on that something was wrong. Also, Brian had maybe 3 extra pills of his own. Rebecca, no one knew about it except for him and someone else, I think. Anyways, Rebecca, took one NZT pill and was sort of questioning him and all that stuff. So yeah, she was pretty upset. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna say that for now. So let's read the description now. Okay, based on the feature film of the same name, Limitless follows Brian Flinch, who possessed of extraordinary intuitive powers thanks to the mysterious drug NZT, works with the FBI to help solve complex cases. Working with him in New York City are special agent Rebecca Harris, an investigator with a dark past, and her confident special agent Boyle, who is a former military officer. Brian also maintains a secret relationship with Sen Edward Mora, a fellow user of the drug who has plans of his own for his prestige. Whatever. Alright, so yeah, that's Spencer's description. And that kind of concludes this episode. It's available on Netflix. I know that because I watched it on Netflix. It also has 1 season, just to let you know. Anyways, Netflix, CBS, Amazon Prime Video, Google Play Movies and TV, YouTube, iTunes, Apple TV Plus, and Vudu. So yeah, if this seems like something, I would just recommend watching an episode at least, because I've been stumbling with my words. So I would just recommend watching an episode, and if you like it, keep watching it. It's a great show. Anyways, this concludes today's episode. If you guys enjoyed or have any show suggestions or questions, then leave a voice message and I'll answer them in the next episode. Have a good day, guys.